hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, perhaps. Certainly a happy witching hour.
A happy twitching hour.
Oh, hope everyone's doing well. Lorgan, GG on first. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's go ahead and resume our puzzle. Oh, you know what? Yeah, a bunch of people are in a Minecraft chat because they're playing Minecraft right now on Autumn server. And I was like, I could go play Minecraft, but I wanna stay on top of these checks. So I'm gonna go hang out in the Async chat. There we go. Let's see what pieces we have been sent. Let me pop up this little preview image. Oh, I want to do the one. Yay! That's part of the heart. Oh, let's go. Ooh, so weird. Yeah. Let's connect to those bits. I don't understand what to do with this piece. This piece.
Wondering if that's fake.
I'm like, where do two lines go? Oh. Where did you just put that?
Between the P and the L.
Oh. Tesla. Tesla.
Possible merge.
Alright. I love that, like, it's all connected now. Like,
Yeah.
there's not stray chunks. Oh, there it was. All right, we're back to all possible merges done.
Yep. Hey. This is good.
So, Bomb Rush. Let me just double check it. Nothing. I got some jobs here. Wait, did we not send? Why doesn't it? Oh, I still have the settings to not show everything. I was like very confused. I still had my text client settings to only show like important things from when the release happened last night, and then I forgot to switch it back. So we did not send out anything important. Also, Bogey Paint released. Not sent anything. I think they probably had their setting. I think most people probably have their settings set so that when they can release, they've also already sent out everything. All right. I guess Paint's so weird. I'm just thinking about that. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, you can set it so that there's logical stuff past your goal in Paint. But it's hard for me to think of any time anyone would ever do that unless you're explicitly playing in a no release. Because only in a no release would that ever matter. And in which case, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. Toronto. Hey, Toronto. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so let me go double check. Let's go to utilities. So, yep, this is BK. Burger King. Noita. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are seven checks left in Noita. Last I checked, I think we're still short at least one orb before we could goal Noita. Bomb Rush, we really need more rep. We can't do anything until we get more rep. Let's go check our hints real quick. Any mark those as priority. And no other of my items have been noticed by people. So I think what I probably do, since I can't progress in Bomb Rush, like we could maybe out of logic progress a little bit, but probably not very much, because I think the next thing in Bomb Rush really requires the story moving forward, so I can't do much about that, because I don't think I can out of. I don't think, and I could be wrong, if Bjorto was here, I would actually ask Bjorto. I don't think that I can out of logic go to the next zone in Bomb Rush. If I can, I would go do that right now. But if I can't, then I would do Noita. But I'm just trying to think of how you would possibly do it. I just can't think of a way, because the next area is blocked by like an event that opens it up. And until that event happens, I just don't think you can get to the other side of the thing. So we'll open up Noita. I was like, I could open up Minecraft. That's also a possibility. But like, I don't want anybody to be waiting behind one of my checks in Noita. I will say tomorrow, if I am still like basically in our current situation where we're like basically BK. I mean, we're BK in puzzle. But if we're in the same situation, then I think tomorrow I will play Rita after work. Um, I also have something very exciting. Queen has been working on something for themselves, but that they are willing to share with me. And I need to do a little bit of streamer homework for it. But I probably won't do that after work. I'll probably do that before I stream on Wednesday, maybe? Tuesday I have some plans. There's some plans on Tuesday. Capital P plans. Alright. Maybe toss this wand here for a second. Oh. We're at 10 orb. I think we need 11 orb. I'm pretty sure we need 11 orb. Do I have notes of this game? Do I have notes? Oh, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 orbs. Yeah, we need 11 orbs. I guess we should drop some of our excess spells. So we have more spells here than we need. Deadly. Hey, Deadly. How you doing? Okay. We put our extra letters there. Was B the only duplicate I had? Interesting. I don't love not having an extra spell here. Just to, like, catch things. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so there's one enemy that I never see that's technically in logic. I don't even know if I've ever killed one. It's Kamo Ave? I think it's one of these. Where are they? These. Yeah, I've apparently only killed this one other time. Like today, like this run, the first time. Yeah, one that I've never killed before is one of the ones in logic, Kamo Ave, which I think is supposed to be right here. So that's a thing. Free Shavocado. I don't know why we're saying avocado like that. Okay, we've got a few in Temple Yard. I think what I want to do... Meat Realm. I guess we can go to the... Okay, let's go to the Meat Realm first. An old meme. I see, I see. Wait, why is that going over there? Why are you going so drastically in the wrong direction? Oh. We're still going very off-center. Can we not go as off-center, though? Okay. I think that was the last meat realm check. It was. Ah, I see, Deadly. Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. People bleed swamp now. Excellent.
Swamp. You said.
Yeah.
Huh.
I assume you posted it because I just heard Torny listen to what sounded like what you just described.
Free Shivakadu.
I want you to know, there's a person that comes to pick up their meds from our pharmacy. Part of this is we have to verify people's address. It's just there's a couple of things to verify that like someone is picking up meds like legitimately. And there is a person that says that they live on something doctor. Now when I say they live on something doctor, I mean it's actually like if you were to say 123 Drive, except they don't realize this person does not know that DR in a street refers to drive. And I don't have the heart to correct them, and they pick up every month, and I have been the one to like help them multiple times. So I've heard this multiple times. I've heard them say, I live on something doctor. And I just like I don't know if anybody is ever going to I don't know if anyone's ever going to like what do you how do you tell someone? How do you say I have to be the one to tell you this? That's called drive. Like that's right. No, it's not. It's not a name. Like it's not like Martin Luther King Drive or something. Like their address is on like a very like normal like road name kind of thing. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I was just trying to think of like Martin Luther King Road is a very common, you know, road.
Drop. For King Doctor.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how they got into this situation. I understand that you could see DR and then not realize that DR is something other than doctor. Like I do understand that. I don't understand how they've never heard somebody like I guess that's what gets me. I don't understand how you've never heard somebody else say drive. Like, surely somebody else has to have said an address in their presence before, right? Like, I mean, hell, for all I know, they do know how to pronounce it, and this is an ongoing joke to them, and they've just been, like, pulling a long Kong and fucking with people their whole lives. They think it's just very funny that people aren't correcting them about it.
Go mode in 2 games.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Hello. I said hi, dwarf.
Wait, what? When did that happen?
When I got here.
When? Was that not right now?
No.
What the hell? Hello, I definitely heard, and I was not ignoring you.
much do you mind that the .exe opens a command line that you have
What?
to leave open?
That's fine. I feel like that's the normal expectation.
Cool. And you should be able to exit it. Like the kosher way to exit it is by hitting enter on it. But if you just exit it by hitting X, it should still do everything it needs to do.
My memory exit, I usually Control C because of so many things that don't go for Control C. But if it's enter, I can hit enter. It'll be okay. Stop getting poisoned! Oh, that's not gonna help.
Pointing at things usually doesn't.
Well, I also accidentally started spreading pus everywhere, which pus poisons.
You don't really want to be spreading pus. That's
Oh.
not helpful.
Especially not to this person who I really want. I want this person to not die because I want them to shoot me in the face.
Okay. So you really should hit enter on it.
Okay, enter. I will remember it.
Control C works too, I think.
But enter is the intended. We
You
can...
end up having to hit Control C twice. But so there's a problem with it, I just realized, where if you open it 3 times, it will let you open a second instance. So
I'm not going to open it 100 times, I promise.
Because the catching that I got for it, it just makes a running.temp file, and then it checks for that running.temp file, but when it exits the program, it deletes that running.temp file. Unfortunately, it still deletes it if you open it a second time. And it shouldn't do that, but I should maybe see if I can figure out a way to...
If it works, it works, you know?
I mean, realistically, just don't open it more than once at a time.
You know, I realized I said I'm never going to open it more than once, but I accidentally, every once in a blue moon, do literally open the thing that connects the Twitch and Discord channels.
It will stop you once.
Okay,
And then
see,
every odd-numbered time after that.
if it stops me once, we're probably safe, because it would be very unlikely for me to accidentally do it twice. The reason it because I have a button that launches all of the things that I want for when I'm starting stream. And what occasionally happens, I technically have 3 different buttons because I want them to go in a very specific order and I need to wait for things to finish loading sometimes. Like, I open OBS first, and when OBS is fully done, then I do other things. Hello.
Hey!
But, with some stuff, every now and then, I, don't want my normal stream playlist to go. Like, for recently, I've been listening to Blueprints playlist, so I don't have my normal one. So if I close out of enough things, then I think that I didn't actually hit the button that opens the miscellaneous apps. So then I hit that button again, which is what results in double stuff.
Yeah. Also, when you're initializing it, you have to log into the account you want to use for your bot.
I'm trying to decide if I should make a I technically never made a dedicated bot account, but
yeah,
I also don't usually
you
care.
Can run it from you can run it from Dwarfwoot.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing. Like, I like things to be under bot accounts, but also, like, I have the Discord stuff just go under my account because then I know all the emotes will work correctly.
Yeah. Alternatively, I could run. You could have it run on Queenside Bot. That is an option, but I would have to run it, or I'd have to give you the credentials to log into Queenside Bot.
No, it's okay. I'm fine with running a copy.
Okay. You will have to make you'll have to register an app in the like Twitch for developers, but it's pretty simple.
Okay.
We'll talk about it more when you have your quote database initialized, I guess.
Oh, shoot. I was just saying a little bit ago that that's probably going to be what I do Tuesday before I stream.
Yeah.
So hello, Wolfgang and Fetch. The holding is great. We're in meat. The greatest place to be, you know?
Yeah. I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I'm at meat.
How are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing pretty damn good.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Love to hear it.
I think. Not 100% certain, but I think I just gold Doom.
Hell yeah. I'm about to goal 2 games.
Nice.
Again, it's not showing up as gold.
Open Honk and StreamerBot and OBS. Then I can close a bunch of other bullshit.
Guess we can tell by opening this client and seeing if it allows me to release.
I'm one orb away from being able to goal Noita, but I cannot get the orb because it's a MacGuffin.
Brutal. Yeah, I get to skip a bunch of quests in Monster Hunter because I just got the gold quests.
There it goes.
GG!
Hell yeah.
Oh, you
Let
got a
me
lot of
check
checks.
if I got anything.
Holy hell, I sent a lot of stuff.
I'm glad. I'm gonna see if I have any Lego checks. You unlocked episode 3, let's go! And progressive score multiplier.
You're welcome.
Anything from Hollow Knight? Let's find out. Quick focus!
Let's go!
Did I give myself anything? That's a good question.
Should I... I'm gonna do Monster Hunter first. Ooh, it's
Nice. 3 pale ore. I'm able to
Just
get
one
myself some more damage. Falador Farms. That's nice.
Alright, let's go live.
Yeah, Fedge, I made, so this wand, it shoots pinpoint of light, which slices enemies when it comes in contact at first, but then also, it explodes after a little bit. And I have made it so that it is homing, and it can go through the ground to seek out people. And, it does not have Saw Blade Orbit on it, but whenever it comes in contact with people, it then releases 4 things that I've extended the life of that normally just like die instantly. And then those 4 things all also seek onto people, and those 4 things also orbit saw blades. It's pretty great.
That sounds pretty great.
Crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for my ads to finish and then start playing.
Oh. Gotta go get clean down.
All right. Will that work? Okay, so I can't attack to the right, but I can dash slash to the right.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
That means you have right slash, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dash slash can do everything right slash can do.
I cannot dash slash to the left, but I have left slash, so...
Yeah, I have every slash. I'm just missing, like right dash as far as movement goes. But I'm going for God Home ending, so I still have a lot to do.
Ew, why would you do that to yourself?
Because I put in Transcendence and Lost Relics, and so I will get to be disgustingly overpowered in P5.
The thing is, I have actually personally never beaten the God Home ending. I just can't do P5.
I've done P5 once, and I'm trusting that with Transcendence and Lost Relics I can do it twice.
That's fair. I mean, honestly, the lens strength plus just the
Lem strength is going to be enormous.
Yeah.
I haven't sold a single artifact or relic, whatever.
Man, turning blood into swamp is kind of great for meat, because like normally there's just a upsetting amount of blood everywhere, but now there's just a normal setting amount of swamp everywhere.
Normal setting. I guess I'll post my going live notification to the EG thing. Oh, accept. That worked in one try.
Let's go.
Sick. So one cool thing that I implemented about the chatbot is if somebody does the explicit quoting of the streamer, if they do it in your chat, it will attribute it to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it reads shared chat, but it checks if it's from a room other than your own.
That's very good.
You can also update and delete quotes with chat commands, which you cannot do with Eddies.
I like the idea that your improvements are going to inspire Etty to...
Oh no, these are things Eddie wants to do. They've been in the backlog for refactoring.
But I meant like not inspire in terms of like these weren't ideas. I mean inspire in terms of like motivation. Like
yeah.
Because I feel like honestly with programming projects, that's the hardest thing. Is just like having that like I don't know. At least in my own projects in my past, it's been like getting started into something is such I don't know. I feel like it's hard to get started and then get into that mindset. And then once you're there, it's like way easier to be working on stuff. Just getting there. Oh. Did someone just send me something, or did something just explode into a bunch of items? What? Okay.
Alright, let's see what our last hunt is. Oh no! It's a monster that's broken on this map.
No! How do you
brutal.
fix that?
You can't. I've been meaning to let the dev know that this monster is broken on this map, and I just haven't yet. Not that it would change anything, because we can't update our AP world. Or our mod. mod.
So technically, sometimes during an event, you actually can update certain things. Like,
Oh, wild.
so the AP world, you can't if it would adjust logic. Like if the update would cause things to no longer be placed correctly. But you can update like mod. Basically, you can technically update both if the update would not have an effect on like what's going on. Usually,
Yeah.
a lot of updates assume that you don't need to worry about that. So a lot of updates, would be breaking. But I've had multiple situations where a dev is like, oh yeah, this can actually just be updated and it won't break anything. Like in your case, I don't think that could be fixed if the issue is that they need to prevent the monster from being there, because the like the logic assumes the monster will be there. I assume so the only way that could be fixable is if they have a way to fix the monster being there, which I'm guessing is.
I guess they could fix the mod for the game without actually altering the AP world.
Yeah.
And I could just update my mod for the game.
Exactly. So like if that could happen, but again, it would have to be done if killing the monster is what is like, if it's not like kill number of monsters, if it's literally kill that monster and that monster is supposed to be
Just
there.
kill that monster on that quest.
Yeah, then that couldn't change this multi-world event because that's already like set in stone.
Yeah.
So if they don't have a way to fix that monster dying there, then there's nothing they can really do other than like a future, like that would be something where a future event just has to make sure that that monster can't spawn there.
Yeah.
I think technically they could get around it by doing something like update the mod and say if there was an illegal, like this monster is here, even though, we don't want him to be there in the future, but if they are there, just assume that it's dead, just insta-kill it or something, like.
Yeah. I know that the mod makes changes to the monsters to make them work on certain maps that they can't usually appear on. And like that's already something that the mod is doing.
Yeah, if it does that,
independent
yeah.
from the AP world. Oh. So, probably they just forgot to make this monster work on this map. Or something in the mod. I think this monster can appear on this map normally, so it might just be broken. Something they did might have broken it.
I could see that.
Yeah, there's like desert monsters that don't normally appear in the forest, etc., etc. And so they're not coded to behave in those environments. Hi, Starks. Thanks for being here. AP received. Victory. Victory sent. And now, I think... Okay, I'm gonna have to connect to it from a different client to release it. Because there's no I.O. in the client in-game.
Deadly Puzzle has joined. Oh my god. With Deathlink on. Terrible.
Holy shit, Starks.
I'll have to look through the in-depth settings and see if I'm able to change, like, where it says the word Deathlink for the Deathlink tag to just be a skull emoji.
Yeah. I only had 8 more checks to send. And only one of them was progression.
Now it's time to struggle against a boss that I think not as many people have struggles with, but I certainly do. Nosk.
Hell yeah. Juan, me, Doc, Zan, and New Guildie. Is that the going group, Starks?
Good luck, Nosk.
Alright, now we open Oblivion.
Damn.
Alright, game. Where are you hiding another funny mage? Why are you invincible? I need you to become invincible. Plastic? Excuse me? What do you mean plastic?
Have you never seen plastic in the game?
I don't remember ever seeing plastic in the game. Why is there plastic here? What? What do you mean, why not? How in the hell did we get plastic?
Well, Steve,
Listen, alchemy over there with the.
hey, how'd you get the sun?
It's not. How did we get plastic here? What happened that resulted in there being plastic here? I don't think I've seen plastic at all.
Westworld. First up, Bloodcrust Cavern. Fine.
I do feel like eventually I'm gonna have to do, like, play Noita and just let people explain things. Because, like, I could just, when I feel done, I could go on the wiki and learn everything. But I feel like it would be more fun to learn things in a, like, gradular manner. Like,
Gradular, not gradual.
yes. I have plastic.
Oh. You considered Elder Scrolls and horses being goats. So Starks, I actually got really lucky. I get a random class, and I happened to get Archer. Yeah. So 2 of my skills are marksman and stealth.
Yeah, when I started this run, I also got random class, and it put me as alchemist.
Where's mine?
They specifically left a dude undead, and now I can't find. There's the dude. Why are you standing in vomit and pus? God, get out of that.
Mothers say to their children,
Get.
"Why are you standing in blood and pus? Get out of that."
Yeah, I need you to not die, okay?
Things mothers still say to their children.
Dungeon scrap.
This is. Every time we're playing Noita, we're gonna have the Noita music playing, Deadly. I don't know. I'm not understanding what you're
Are they
talking.
annoyed by it?
Yeah. Feels too somber for this area. No, meat is a very somber area.
The 1 hit point. Oh, nope, I died.
Oh no, rip.
I died to a logs falling trap.
Wait, to a what trap?
Logs falling trap?
Does that just spawn a bunch of logs on you?
I mean, it doesn't. It's not a It's not a Archie trap. It's an actual literal trap in the dome.
Oh.
That would be very funny to just make one of those traps happen.
Yes.
Wherever you are. This time I will not fall for the trap. Also, apparently I won't.
Oh my gosh, Deadly Puzzle found Woot. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of arrows.
This enemy could not be farther away from where I want them to be. That's not true. They could be, but they're very far away.
Just how many additional palette colors are there? It's crazy.
The palette colors, for better and for worse, are the filler items. So depending on how many, extra checks you put into your paint.
I didn't make my paint. If
don't-
I had, I would have made it a little bit more difficult for myself, at least numbers-wise.
No,
I technically could finish my paint right now, but it feels wrong to not have the full width of the canvas before doing so. So I've left it at 79.5% out of 80. And as soon
Makes
as I get that
sense.
last width, I'll make the rest of my image.
I do always find it funny that the default settings for paint are 80%. Although I did somewhat discover that is because it is a lot harder to get to 80% the more, like, essentially certain images it becomes very difficult to get to 80%.
Yeah, like mine has some gradients, but they're not that crazy. I imagine like a real image should definitely make it a lot harder.
Yeah. I usually do
It's like a war.
Horny made a handful of custom images to use for paint, and I used those. And one time I was like, well, I'm just gonna use this other image she made from something else, and I had not considered that image, since it was not made to be used in paint, it just had way more gradients going on, and it became so much harder to do that image.
Yeah. I wasn't certain what paint really entailed, so I just let them do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But were I to do this in the future, I'd probably do my own thing. I
Now
also,
you know.
yeah, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. I also mentioned something about the idea of having a paint plus jigsaw, where like you do a paint image and then it makes a jigsaw of your painted image.
Yeah, I was proposing that idea the other day.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly concur.
I think this would be fun, and technically, so this, I don't know if this would play perfectly well, but technically there's like meta generation tools that can let you do things like lock a game until another game is done. So I just think that the idea of that everybody's paint would be entirely locked until they did their jigsaw, I think that would be very fun.
But if we mean the jigsaw was locked until they did their paint?
Yes, that's what I meant. Other way around.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, that's confusing.
But
Okay.
yeah, it would just like the biggest downside. I guess you would need to like make the YAMLs for those two games kind of accordingly, so that you could hopefully be finishing the paint, early on, so that it wasn't like people are finishing the paint late into the thing and then like haven't even started Jigsaw yet.
Yeah, you could maybe make it to where like the paints themselves are only locked to each other.
Oh yeah, that's
And
true.
then afterwards you the jigsaw is actually locked to other games.
Where the fuck is this place?
Okay, come on. Get out of the hole. Follow me. Will you not leave the hole? Ow. Why won't you get out of the hole?
Oh,
Nope.
that's broken. That sucks. Oh no, wait. My bot's just not on. Okay. That does in fact not work. Cool.
Oh no!
I'm glad that I found something before I gave it to you. I think I can fix this pretty quickly. There we go. I fixed it. I just forgot to import a function.
PG fixing.
I will have to recompile it now, though.
So cool.
Jeez, I just saw Deadly got us check sent out for 1,490 merges. That's so many merges.
That is something nice.
It's emergent gameplay.
Oh, 1450, I misread my message.
Good job, Vinny.
Vinny over here just patting itself on the back. It's... Yes, that... Vinny, I feel like... Vinny does not have an icon, right? There's not like a visual representation of Vinny.
Not yet.
How are we supposed to make Vinny memes without a visual representation of Vinny?
I think Vinage might actually be the same as Eddie's floating monitor, but in orange and green
Hmm.
instead of purple and purple and blue. My Discover Weekly has some wild picks this week. Ooh, Flameatronic. Ooh, Ice Atronic. Haven't seen one of those yet. Just in 97% of the stream.
Let's go.
You know my homies hate clan fears.
That's pretty funny. My Monarch Wings was fly
Huh.
for someone.
Excellent.
That's very funny.
Oh, damn. Now, technically, that's not a death in game, but I wonder, does it count towards death in the death link?
Wait, so if you die in the game, it counts as a death if you have Deathlink enabled.
Because I died in a dream fight. I don't know if those count.
Oh, it didn't send out a death, I don't think. Oh wait.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep trying this.
Wait. Night Joe died. Yes, it did send out a Deathlink.
Oh, it did? Oh, well then, sorry in advance.
That's okay.
This is a lot harder to do this when I can't attack on all sides.
This is the contract that Deathlink is.
Why I don't Deathlink, especially not Hollow Knight.
I didn't
We're gonna see
Deathlink Noita for a long time, but that's because I didn't realize Noita had an option to change the like deaths from outside of Noita to Noita to be traps. And when I learned about that option, I was like, well, tech, we're doing that. That sounds great.
I just needed to spam. I don't know. I was doing it all wrong the first time.
Yeah. Lostkin is, for me, always just a spam until you win fight.
I like Lostkin a lot if I have Monarch Wings. Just because I like to fight Lostkin by mostly doing a lot of pogoing.
Do I have Spore Shroom? Because I've been using it for checks, and it just deals with all the ads.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty good for Lostkin, yeah.
And there we are. Yeah, definitely made that way harder than it needed to be that first fight.
I've been doing every fight, every boss fight dashless. Just because I only have one dash, which if I try to use that one dash, I will forget that I don't have the other dash.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just do every fight dashless.
So I have right dash and no left dash, so I'm in a similar boat, but I have been using the right dash. Because I only have left slash, so right dash allows me to get to their right side so I can left slash them.
Yeah. The only fight that I had to change that approach for was Oro and Mato, Charm Binding. I just did P1 and 2 all bindings because I didn't have any checks. I didn't do them all bindings simultaneously because that's insane. But I did do each binding. Fort Lustrous. Formal checks.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
So you know the Crystal Peak mimic room, like the far left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time I've done this randomizer, it is said that I could get there before
Wait.
I think I can.
So it's because you have right crystal dash and you have wings, which lets you get to it from Dirtmouth.
Okay, so do I just need to time that really well?
Yes, but also a lot of people don't realize you can stand on the elevator. You can stand on the floor of it from the outside.
I had this dwarf informed me of this exact same thing.
It's true. I even made an infographic for people a few years ago.
Stand on the elevator? How do you get the elevator down here?
You
don't.
What?
So you do it from the entrance to Dirtmouth from King's Pass.
Okay, so from like the top part.
Yeah, so from the top left, you start C-dash. And then basically right when you can see the elevator, you interrupt the C-dash and then you wings.
See, I think that's a timing thing that I've screwed up every time I've tried it, so might as well give it another shot now. Maybe I just have been ending my C-dash too early or something.
Yeah, it's definitely tricky to get right, especially because it's like you're in the air so long.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the background, but it's so blurry. It's like right there. Oh yeah, okay. That's what you mean by you could stand on the bottom.
Yeah, if you try and just go over it, you'll end up messing up because you don't. Like...
I was trying to Mantis Claw on it, but I don't have Mantis Claw on that side. So I put the mimics in to randomizer. What happens to them when I get them? Like, do they just appear suddenly?
If they're in your world, then it'll still just be a mimic jar.
Yeah.
If somebody sends them to you, it'll just play mimic sound. Actually, I don't know if Archipelago will play mimic sounds. It'll just say you were sent a mimic, but it might play mimic sounds. It will not make a mimic appear in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Lame.
Voided.
It could, right?
I would think it would be able to, but
Crowd control can spawn pure vessel in front of you, so
I know. So there's like, I'm not sure. So it's not that something couldn't technically do a thing, but there's kind of like a bunch of practices. Like, in order for crowd control to work, it essentially preloads a bunch of stuff and just keeps them all there, which usually a lot of the people that work on the rando and stuff don't want to do, because that's like very bloaty.
yeah, that's fair.
It gets more interesting though, because like Item Changer does have a containers thing, which like mimic like grub jars and mimic jars are considered a container. And so it can place those, like that's why you can go in a room and you can find them anywhere. But I don't know off the top of my head if if that means that those containers are always preloadable, and in which case if they are always preloadable, like if they're always ready to grab, then that should mean that they could just appear. Like, it's kind of like you know when a thing's a grub and you get grub hat, like a grub pops up on your head. Yeah, so like in theory that should be able to happen with a mimic. So, but I don't think that happens in Archipelago. Like if somebody sends it to you, like if somebody sends you a grub, I don't think you get grub hat. So I don't know. There's something about the Archipelago implementation that doesn't do stuff like that for a reason. Well, I don't think it happens for multi-world too. Even in Hollow Knight's multi-world, I don't think it makes a thing pop up on your head. So
Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe it's because there's no source. I know there's a big thing about sources, because that came up when I was doing that's Yark, which adds like Jelly Bomb Rando and Scarecrow Rando.
Oh, good old Joe.
The Scarecrow, when you trigger the Scarecrow effect, it turns out they can't identify a source if like an enemy, like an enemy's killed as the source. There's not a way to like place it where the enemy died. So instead it just places it on top of like in you. So then you get your 20 hoppers spawning in you. So yeah, I don't know. I guess this would mean that the grubs would spawn in you if they came from an external source, and maybe that's where the concern is, like that could push the knight out of bounds.
I like having the honey for the hive.
Yeah. Hive blood's so
I
good.
didn't know that worked until
I didn't know it worked
yesterday.
until the last time I did the randomizer, and I went in here and I was like, why is nothing attacking me?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I know there's a lot of charm, like synergies and effects that people don't know, but I would argue that that might be one of the least known ones, just because like,
Because why would you be back here?
yeah, you get it at the end of Hive, and there's just not reason in a vanilla playthrough to go back, and it's like there's so many other synergies that you'd have a reason to notice, or effects. Like I say synergies because there's a lot of synergies people don't know. Like Rando logically expects you to know about the interaction between Dash Master and Sprint Master.
There's an interaction between them?
Yes. So if you have both Dash Master and Sprint Master equipped, then your running speed bonus from Sprint Master is increased further. And that is logically required for... I mean, it can be logically. It's logically expected that you know this, because you can use that to do the Crusher section of Crystal Peak.
That's crazy.
Like, it gives you enough speed that you can just run and, like, hop between them without getting crushed.
Huh. Firelight Cave. GG's on first, Sorbet. Thank you for the hydrate. Going good. I gold one game, and I'm about to goal this one. Not about, but pretty close. Oh, I fucking hate this, like, cave. This cave took me forever last time I was here. How do you get pup time in your channel?
If you don't already have pup time in your channel, then you have to moderate. You have to add pup time as a moderator.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, why? I wanted to drink from the flask, and instead I threw the flask. That was my
You
drink.
cannot take ye flask.
Yeah, it used to be that you went to the Pup Time channel and you did a redeem for it, but when Twitch started killing like IRC bot functionality,
Yeah.
and limited the stuff, Pup Time, so like a lot of bots like just stopped at that point.
Yep.
But Pup Time didn't want to shut down, and instead is exploiting a loophole, which is that that functionality is not killed if you're a moderator feature. Like, so
You gotta
like,
just make them
yeah, so if Pup Time's a moderator, then you get Pup Time. I will say, like, I trust Pup Time personally, but there are people.
I trust Pup Time implicitly.
Yeah, there are people that very rightfully don't like the idea of making an account a moderator. Mostly, like, it's made worse because, like, Discord bots oftentimes do this. Like, a lot of times you have to make Discord bots moderators for them to function properly, permission wise. Pup Time does technically do one of, like, the sins of bot development, which is uses like their own actual account as the bot account. And so like Pup Time the individual does use Pup Time the bot account because they're one account.
Oh no.
So
I
like
Twitch didn't let you do that.
No, Twitch doesn't stop you from doing that. So you'll notice Pup Time is not listed as a bot. I guess more specifically, that's part of why this matters. So Pup Time
My bot account is listed as a bot because I never use it.
Because Pup Time is not a bot account. Pup Time is technically a user account.
Huh.
So
Today I learned.
this is like, you know, one of the things like on it. Honestly, nobody really cared back before you had to moderate pop time because like it didn't matter.
They're just a user in.
Yeah, so it
your
would kind of
chat.
just be like a fun thing. Like pup time would show up. You'd be like, oh my god, wait a second, this is actually pup time. This isn't like.
I think I've seen pup time in Colette.
Yeah, Pup
chat.
Time's hung out in Colette's. Pup Time used to hang out in my chat every now and then. Pup Time, for some reason, I don't know if they are into it or it just happened to be that, but Pup Time hung out a lot when I was playing Doom 64.
That's incredible.
And I was just like, and it at first it threw me off because I think it started, I made a joke about like Demon Time or something, and then Pup Time posted as though it were a Pup Time response, and I was like, haha. And I was like, wait a second, hold on. There's definitely not a Demon Time. Also, that wasn't in chat. I said that vocally. Like, wait a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, Pup Time has been mostly inactive on Twitch themselves. They like moved and stuff and haven't really been super online. So they're clearly still online because they do clearly update Pup Time, but they don't do it on stream or anything. Like I haven't seen Pup Time stream in well over a year.
How in the fuck do I get further into this cave? There it is.
Really enjoying this two-notch King Soul.
Mine's free.
Free? Damn. I don't have any. I think I just have mine set up to move them around. It doesn't like randomly generate them.
I have mine at like 30 total charm cost less than vanilla. So I can do overpowered builds.
I mean, I guess that is valid when you're going to be attempting something that you're not super confident on in base.
I typically like to set my total notches to a fairly low number just because I like to do a random, but the random is something like the smallest is potentially 10 and the highest is like 40 or 50. Mostly just because I find it more fun to be able to equip the charms that I get sent and find than to like I don't find the charm micromanagement that fun in a randomizer context.
That's fair. I think it's nice to be able to try things you wouldn't normally use.
Yeah. And nothing is worse than needing to do something like equip Grimchild, and Grimchild costs 6.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
I think it might have been 2 back-to-back seeds where that happened. That is when I started deciding to just go for low costs.
I think the last randomizer I had a 1 strength. It's like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I think my strength is also free.
Goodness gracious.
Well, I need the charm slots to equip Transcendence charms. Oh.
Well, at this point, for the most part, there's like a rock here and there. I kind of want to just take a break from Hollow Knight until I get something that makes easier, or
That's fair.
Welcome in.
Or Descending Dark. That's the thing that's missing a lot of stuff.
Welcome in, Etienne Raiders.
So I think I'm gonna...
Descending Dark does make a lot of the game much easier.
It sure
that,
does.
and also just unlocks pretty much, I don't know, 90% of my remaining locks.
Yeah.
Think,
Whoa. Your raid message wasn't randomized, Meta. I guess you weren't in a rando stream. You're just coming to a rando stream. But yeah, welcome in, guys. My ads start in 3 minutes, but I'm about to goal Oblivion.
Nice.
I have one more dungeon, and it's a Nornalhorst. Let's see if I can get it in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Actually, I'm just gonna snooze. Now I have 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
You know, snoozing makes sense. I don't know why in my head I was like, just play the ads now, and then they'll be over faster. But that would be kind of the rude option when people just come in, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't think that part through all that much. I was mostly thinking like, you know, ads be over faster this way.
Yeah, you're not wrong. How does this open? Yeah, how was stream? I guess for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Queenside Rook. I'm sure Eddie gave a brief introduction of me before it rated out. I do mostly like puzzle and Metroidvania games, but kind of variety, but also randos. Also, I guess I'm a bird with a little crown.
Crown bird.
I think I might just head out.
All right.
All right.
That's all I have left to really work on is RuneScape, and I kind of want to take a day break from that.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that tracks.
You have a good one.
You too.
Later.
Okay, I need one more Temple of the Art pedestal check. I definitely feel like I'm gonna do that thing that you do in Noita where you get really overconfident because you're so strong and then you die to the stupidest things that were always avoidable.
Yeah. That would suck a lot.
It would. It would.
How the fuck do I open this door?
Nope. See you. You would be one of the reasons I would die.
Can't believe you didn't hear any of that fighting. Stay dash Oblivion NPCs. Did you do anything other than fishing, Eddie?
I feel
Also-
like when I last peeked in on the stream, I saw Etty doing something that wasn't fishing.
Etty and Autumn do boats.
Yeah, there was some sort of adventuring, I feel like.
Nice. Hunting ground, trying to get tridents. I love tridents. Tridents are very cool. They get a couple really cool enchantments.
They let you swim with dolphins, don't they?
What?
Don't tridents let you swim with dolphins?
I don't fucking know.
thought that was a thing. No? Why did I think that was a thing? I need somebody to explain to me why I thought that was a thing. I like the idea that somebody could somehow know why I thought this was a thing.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
Wait, you just don't need to try- wait a second. You mean I've been able to swim with dolphins this whole time? Oh no, please don't freeze me. I cannot believe this. I don't know why I thought you needed the dolphin to do it. The trident. Oh, let's go! GG!
What send? I'll send Purple Jinjo to Bivim Jotui. 5 notes to Bivim Jotui. Power Star to Paper Dim Sum. Progressive Sword to Dim Sum Stardew Valley. A Pumpkin to Pepino Spore. 1 Precursor Orb to Mike Jack 1. And a Gold Skulltula token to Zombie Kitty Ness. And now I can not touch this game in Archie ever again because it's way too unstable and the constant crashing did eventually just get way too annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. I remember the other day you just had like it seemed like a lot of crashes back to back, which seemed very frustrating.
Yes, it was. Eddie, there is we did get a new episode on lock. We have 3-1, 3-2, and 3-4. I'm guessing you're going to bed. Okay, we'll do them tomorrow.
I'm gonna be playing. You and Ethy are doing Star Wars, like Lego Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing Lego Star Wars for the first time with Oat on Tuesday.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been one of my favorite games that I brought to Archie this time, so.
Nice. Yeah. Neither Oat nor I have ever played a Lego game. And I wasn't there at the start of the conversation, so I don't know what led to it coming up. But when I showed up in Oat chat the other day, the topic of Lego Star Wars was being talked about, and then I was like, I had never played one. At the same time I said this, someone was like, oh, you should play the co-op. You should play with someone that's never played it before. And it was like, damn. Well, this clearly is lined up. The stars have aligned.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's a really good game.
I'm very excited.
It holds up.
Not even Lego movie games, Fetch. I've never played a Lego game, period. Despite for years I have been told that they are all very good. Like, everything I've heard about Lego games is that they're amazing games. Like, regardless of almost anything. I played none of them.
I have 6 puzzle pieces to place.
Let's go. I haven't seen anyone send me a puzzle piece, which I'm a little bummed about because I wanted to do some more puzzle before bed.
Lego Star Wars is the only Lego game I've played. I would be interested in playing other Lego games.
Lego race games were kind of junk. Yeah, see, I don't know if I've ever heard about Lego, like, specific racing Lego games. So I guess maybe I've only heard about Lego games that are good, and it's every time there's a good Lego game. You know what I mean? Like I just assumed all Lego games were good because every time I've heard about a Lego game, it's never been like, well, the most recent one was bad. It's always been Lego games good. I think the only Lego game that I was under the impression of being bad is not even that it was bad, it's just that at one point Lego was making like their own version of Minecraft, and it was very good. I played in the beta for it a little bit, like for a tiny little bit, by which I mean like 2 hours. And I was like very excited for that game to come out, and then they closed the beta, and then a month later like released the game, and what they released was nothing like the beta. Like,
interesting.
Like a drastically different game. They turned it wasn't like a sandbox Minecraft like anymore. Like they just I don't remember what it's called. It was
very strange.
It was like a full, just drastically different game. And I have no idea what led to that decision, but it was just so weird because like there was a ton of people that were very excited for this idea of like a Lego themed, like a Lego style, like the things they were doing that were different than Minecraft were interesting. Like I think it was more like a creative Minecraft, but there was like a collect bricks to like do it. Like you didn't just have unlimited bricks. Like I want to say it was like you play survival, but then you get to go into creative mode to build, which was like a very fun way to do stuff.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to being some sort of like level-based thing. Like ow. Anyone want to tell me where my second pedestal is? I need one more pedestal in this area. Oh! Whoa! I just had to complain about it. There we go. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay. So now there are 3 checks left in my Noita. One is to kill an enemy that I've literally never seen in all of my Noita playing. So that inspires confidence. One is to go get an orb that I can just go get right. One is to find a pedestal in the wizard's den. Which, I mean, I guess I could go get that. What time is it? I got like 20 minutes before I gotta get ready for bed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, no. Ooh.
Wow,
Remember?
that lasts a long time.
Remember, like 20 minutes ago, when I said I was gonna die to something stupid because I wasn't paying attention anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I found the thing that almost killed me again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't die to that. Oh, that would have been terrible.
Is there any way to get immunity to polymorphing?
I have found 2 ways so far, neither of which are indefinite, and neither of which are, like, great. Ah! So one way... Wow! One way is, there's a polymorphine wizard, like, in the wizard den areas. Which, you know, not great, because you gotta go put yourself in a spot where you can just be shot with a polyblast.
Yep.
But if you kill this wizard, and you don't, like, fully just vaporize them, you can eat their corpse. And eating their corpse gives you immunity to poly.
Interesting.
But it's for a duration of time based on how much of their corpse you've eaten.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I feel like eating one whole corpse gives you, like, 2 minutes of poly immunity.
Okay. What's the other way?
The other way that I could have found forever ago, but I avoided. It's a perk that I literally avoided all the time because I thought it was stupid. Well, okay, not just because I thought it was stupid, but because it literally ruins one thing. I knew that it ruined something. I think it's Iron Stomach. And what it does is it, like, removes the bad effects of things that you eat. And so, it makes it so you can't eat the fungus anymore. You can't, like, get high anymore.
Oh.
So, like, I never took it because that's stupid. And I wanted to, you know, eat the fungus. But one day, I think it might have even been an Archie. I've learned so many things because of playing Archie and just doing stupid things because I didn't care.
Yeah.
But one day I took it, and then I realized it interacted with something in a very strange way that is not at all what I expected, but I guess technically made sense based on the, you know, what the box says. And then I went and I drank Poly Potion, and sure enough, drinking Poly Potion does not make you poly. But not only does it not make you poly, but it gives you a duration of how much, based on how much potion you drink, and during that you cannot be polymorphed.
Interesting. So they're both temporary.
Yes.
Okay. The most permanent solution, I guess, would be to somehow fungal shift polymorphine into something else.
Yeah. I suspect so I don't know the specifics of how fungal shifting, like, works in depth, but it definitely feels like it really does not like to let you fungal shift certain things.
Okay.
Because like I think you can, because basically, like, for example, I've only seen the P fungal shift happen once. And I mean, that was still one of my best runs ever, but, like, I haven't seen that happen again. And similarly, I've tried to fungal shift poly away many times, and usually that has negative effects that are mostly just more things are poly.
Okay.
like, and it's the same. I feel like the other day, like, I don't know if you can't get rid of. No, I did get rid of poison. Like, the other day, I was trying to fungal shift poison away, and instead I just kept making things poison. And then finally, I did manage to fungal shift poison, but it fungal shifted into ominous liquid, which is just literally worse poison. So I suspect that the shifting has a bit of rules to it, or, like, weights or something that makes it so that you can't super easily just, like, negate a lot of the most dangerous stuff. Well, yeah, I don't know how much nuance there is to that. Yeah, the iron stomach one is much more repeatable. And, like, right now I literally have a poly potion on me because I was using it to see if I could convert an enemy into another enemy at one point, for the checks. Which I don't need anymore. I don't need this on me anymore. But the point is I have it on me, which means that if I were to get Iron Stomach, I could literally just have, like, whenever I'm in Wizard's Den, I could just chug some and then not worry for a little bit. Since that's... I mean, I am at the point in this run where I think the only thing I'm genuinely terrified is Poly. I mean, and Ice, but Ice is less common. I wonder if you have Freeze Field if Ice doesn't affect you. I've never actually tried that because I normally avoided Freeze Field, and it wasn't until Eddie's very good run that I decided that maybe Freeze Field wasn't terrible. You did get very bad lag from the lake.
I don't think what I should do now. I don't really have any other checks. It's getting kind of late. I'm going to just get to bed.
You're the Poly Wizard, aren't you? I think so. What if we just tried to get a little bit of Poly immunity right now? Ow. Yeah, this is gonna go well. I can already tell. Oh, wow. There's a lot of enemies that can polymorph me in a cluster right there now.
Uh-oh. What are they doing?
What am I doing?
No, what are they doing?
I don't know. They're having a meeting that I don't like. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Everything's fine.
Is it just a swap wizard?
Yeah.
What?
I think
Okay.
there's a spawning thing, because there's a meme. I think there's even an emote, technically, that Snuggy added to my chat at one point. The swap wizard and the poly wizard, like, I think can spawn in pairs in the wizard den. Like, they spawn together, and they're both... They both prank the other enemies, so...
I see.
Okay, I would love it if you didn't hit me with that, and instead you let me hit you with my book.
Why do you have to hit him with the book?
Because I want his corpse.
Ah.
Can you be in a more accessible spot for me to hit you? Oop. There we go. Alright. Now. We eat you up, and there we go. We have, yeah, 120, 110 seconds of poly immunity. Let's go.
Crazy.
If anyone sees the Archie logo, let me know. We're looking for one. There's one check that could be anywhere here. I mean, ideally we find it.
I mean, you weren't just eating random corpses, Eddie?
Yeah, essentially I just started eating things, like, so I off and on eat things in this game to see if eating things has effects on things, and it has effects on some things, just not very many. So I would, like, what kind of has happened in my playthrough is it would be like I would remember that I could eat things. I would stop eating things for a while, and then I would remember, and then I would eat things again, and then I would stop because most things don't have benefits. And then I would be like, it occurs to me I've never eaten things in this area, and I would start eating things again, and then one day I actually think in this case though, I think I accidentally ate the corpse. Like I don't think I was trying to. I think I was trying to drink potion. I'm pretty sure I was actually trying to drink the mana potion. I can't think of concentrated mana. And I think a corpse was in the potion. And I was like, wait a second, what has given me poly immunity? There's two of you! Oh! Woo! Yeah, Wizard Den is terrifying.
A lot of wizards here.
Yeah. Too many of them.
Keeping my eye out for a Pelly on your screen. Not seeing one.
Me neither. I was kind of hoping, so like I went a few worlds over, because I was like, okay, if we go into a world that I haven't been in, then really it should just be one of the first few pedestals I see. But then I haven't seen a pedestal at all since I've been in here. Which is terrible.
Super terrible.
The annoying thing too is like, if it happens to load out of my sight, and I don't go that direction, then because it's loaded, it won't like replace
Load
another
another
one. So like,
Yeah.
then I need to go somewhere else and load them again. Like, I need to be far enough away. Ah! I need to be far. Ah! Oh my god! Please stop shooting me. Okay, I don't know why you guys keep getting hurt. I would prefer to stop doing that. Not great. Nope. Super not great. Ooh, 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 ooh. 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 Oh no, please do not die to fire. Oh my goodness. Nah. What the heck? We've been
Get
raided.
that.
Hello. Welcome in, Queen. Queen, GG on your checks. And your Oblivion.
Oh, I'm getting pinged so many times. Oh, it does say currently playing because I did not hit the stop live button.
Well, I know that you got food. I was gonna say, if you gotta go get food, get a food. But I do know
I might need more food.
That-
I've only eaten once today.
that's true. You did. I
You
forgot.
eaten once and only because you got bullied into it.
I was gonna say I forgot. I forgot at the time that you had said you had not eaten until that happened, and I'm pretty sure you just got small food.
It's true.
Proper
So
food.
yeah, go get a food. Do self
Take
care.
care of yourself.
Yeah.
I have coding and checks to do.
That can all wait.
You can get
I don't have those
worse.
things to do anymore.
I should probably wrap up soon because I have to get up early tomorrow. I really wanted to get the last check here. I was like, maybe we could just get the rest of our checks in Noita so that I don't feel obligation to like play it until I can release. But at the same time, the odds of the remaining like 3 checks being important are just so very slim. Like,
Yeah.
there's very little chance. I mean, I guess one of the checks I could literally... Okay, you know what? We're gonna go get the one that has zero like needing to look for, because one of them is literally just an orb that I haven't done, and I can literally just go do that right now. And
What is this one?
what's that?
This digging one.
So normally on my black hole wands, I like to have a thing that forces them to go in a singular direction.
Yeah.
But I didn't find that spell yet this run. And so instead of shooting one hole that can go in like a slightly random direction, I'm shooting like 10 holes so that the spread means I still usually get the center where I want it to be.
I see.
We adapt, you know?
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Exactly. Oh, right, I'm in a side world. Okay. I should...
Is your teleport wand also a healing one?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that you went through the box.
Yeah, I didn't... I try to avoid that, and somehow we did not avoid it. We just... It's okay.
Why not just get this orb and then release?
So this orb is not going to give me an orb.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay, I think...
What if it is a vanilla orb?
What? This out of all portals? You've got to be kidding. Normally the portals don't take you... Normally they don't take you to the other world versions. Normally the portals take you back to the first world. But for some reason, this specific type of portal does actually do it relatively, which, I mean, is fine. I just didn't know that's how that worked, and it happened to be the opposite of what I wanted, so...
Now you have to go all the way west.
Yeah, or I have... At the very least, I have to go to a regular portal to get back into the main world. Because I'm like a few worlds over, so...
I see.
No, wait, we need to go down. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So that did not take me where I thought it would. So we probably want this one? Probably this one. Yes, this one. Okay. It was a relic, a green crayon. But imagine if that had actually been a vanilla orb.
It would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. Okay. I think we're gonna probably call it there. I could technically do location hinting on the last two things and just verify that they're not important. I might do that so that I can like sleep at night, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go do this. Hints. Not hints. No, come on. Noita. Oh, I need to go. There is one kind of annoying thing. I need to make sure that Noita is the selected world. So technically with New Hydra, one of your games is like the leader game. And whichever one is the leader game mostly doesn't matter, but it does matter if when you use a hint, because the message that the server sends your client, it only sends that in a specific way that is ignored for the non-leader, basically. Which, I mean, it's overall fine because like the hint still happens, but I like it to show up in the text line. Does the Archie save game states for Noita? So like when you save and quit, you like Noita itself just saves where you are. Like when you save and quit, you are saved. There's not save states. You can still do like the cheesy like file backup save states, which I am very pro file backup save states, but yeah, Noita you can just save and quit. Noita is not like many other roguelites that don't let you save and quit in the middle of them. Back to utilities. Back to Noita. Search location. So we want Wizard Pedestal 3, is that? Yes. And then... Okay. Oh no! Oh no, one of them is important! Oh no! The Bikini Bottom bus unlock. That sounds important.
Is it possible that that's a boss that you've never fought?
So I don't think it's a boss. I think what it is it's here, because I can show you where I'm pretty sure it goes. So there's these things that are the Aves. So yeah, Utu Ave and Neva Ave are very common. I've killed them tons of times. This like literally this Archie is my first time ever killing Viha Ave. Although I did, like, based on where you find it, I think maybe I could find it more times in the future. I just didn't know where it was, kind of thing. Like, the problem is all of these enemies look kind of the same, and I probably have always chalked it up to being the other ones and never, like, cared about it.
Yeah.
But this one that I haven't killed is like a Sphere 0 or Sphere 1, and
interesting.
According to, like, when it was put into logic. But... Yeah, I've never killed it before. So yeah. I'm really kind of hoping someone just sends me another orb so I can release Noita.
Yeah. Have you hinted the orb?
Yeah, I've hinted, and there's also like a couple of extra orbs. Let me see if any of the orbs have been found that I hinted. Yeah, Scap has one of the orbs. Okay, so one of the orbs that I hinted has been found, and then the other one is not. I think Scap said that he doesn't have this song yet, though.
I see.
I could go hint another orb. I'm sure I have points still. Just gonna hit a bunch of orbs. Alright, let's see. Flugneskin HK Knight Joe's World. Oh, Joe doesn't have dive.
Yep.
Ooh. Let's see. That's the Scap one. I do not know how to pronounce this world. Oh, this name.
Neither do I.
But this person has one at 381 merges. Sparkles Tui has one at Clinker's Cavern.
How many did you hint?
I hinted 3.
Okay.
I hinted 1 like yesterday, and that just... What's interesting is that normally when you hint stuff, like that's in a category like this, it attempts to hint it in the like generation order.
I see.
So what's interesting is that yesterday Scaps was the one that was like the one it was showing me first, but today it actually put Joe's ahead of Scaps. So I'm guessing they're in the same sphere or something like that. Like they must be something where either like they're kind of interchangeable. I should go make a post about these, I suppose. What? No, I'm ending. This is terrible. Okay, but she was so grumpy when she tried to raid me and I had raids disabled. Which didn't help when I decided to just go raid her. I mean, hello. Hello, welcome on in, Colette and Raiders.
Hi, Colette.
I hope that the Moonlighter went well. Did you finish the DLC? Did you finish the DLC? For those coming in that don't know me, I am Dwarf Woot, aka Dwarf, aka Ryan. You can refer to me however you wish. We're gonna be probably bringing everyone somewhere else because I need to go to bed pretty shortly, and I was just wrapping up Noita, and I was gonna send out some hint messages for this. But yeah. You're tired and hungry, and you glitched the game. Was it good glitches or bad glitches? But at any rate, you literally don't have to spend any time to answer that. You can just go get food. You can go, you know, don't mind me. Menu storage with very large menu. I love that. I mean, that sounds very fun to me.
Interesting.
Gosh.
Okay. All right.
That's...
Speaking of going to get food, I'm gonna go get food.
Yes, have a good food.
Dwarf.
Goodbye, Queen. Maybe Dwarf will play this if he knows there's bitches. Well, you know, maybe.
Bitches.
For the food, you gotta murder a spider! Oh.
You can.
Colette, I don't think we told you about our you would not be happy about what happened in our apartment recently with spiders. Maybe I shouldn't even tell you.
You would not be happy.
You would not be
probably
happy.
be less happy than he was.
Yeah, you would probably, despite it being something that affected my life, I think you might be less happy than I was. Yeah. It is not. But thank you to Torny, who finished dealing with the event today. Thank you. Well,
and in return, you saved my tabs.
it's true. Torny.
But I accidentally closed my Firefox and all of its 100 tabs.
Torny couldn't figure out how to restore her tabs earlier, and was very sad. But I was at work. But then I got home and we fixed the tabs.
Hero.
Okay. Potato. I'm just gonna check. Let me check real quick and just make sure we didn't secretly get sent some more puzzle pieces. If we got some more puzzle pieces, I'll do puzzle before we wrap up. Let's see. Orphan Torny. Circle tracker. No, we did not get sent any more puzzle pieces. Rip. Did I send more rush? Rep? Or rush? No. I am almost fully BK'd in Async or Swim. And by almost fully BK'd, I mean literally I have, like, one check. Two checks left I could get. Yeah, the Jigsaw people have to send us the puzzle pieces for us to add to the puzzle. Which is, like, nice, because, I mean, that means it has the same flow as the other games, because if you just had all your pieces from the beginning, then you would just be able to do the whole puzzle, which wouldn't necessarily be interesting in this kind of context.
Yeah, we've got, like, 700 pieces out of 1,000.
Yeah.
So.
Puzzle potato was looking at a large... Deadly, wasn't that yesterday? You said this morning, but unless there was another thing. Yeah. I did a post about that in BeaverCord. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I posted... It was a morning. Yeah, when the update... I posted actually both in BeaverCord and PeepusCord, I'm pretty sure. But when the website updated, I posted the link to the update, and then I was like, shout outs to Deadly for doing the beta testing, because I saw the... Like, usually I lurk in the Archie channel for any of the games that I'm playing. So, so I had saw that happened. Pretty cool. New idea for Puzzle Rando. You have all the pieces, but they don't have the image on them until you get sent the image for each piece.
Cursed. That's some cursed puzzling right there.
Like, I'm torn on that one. Only because there are people that do find interest in, like, doing, like, puzzles that are mostly, like, a solid color.
That's true. There are people who are like, I got a puzzle that is completely white.
Yeah. And, like... I think in a real life version of puzzles, that's more fun, though, than, like, digital. Because in the digital one, like, you don't get the tactile part of a Jigsaw puzzle. So I think in a digital one, that would be pretty terrible. It was by the window and ran away towards my bed, and it was in the corner where the ceiling meets the wall, and I tried to get it and fell down onto my bed! Oh my god! Had to kill it in the covers. Well, as long as you know it's gone now. See, I really want to tell you the terrible thing that happened to us recently. But I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's only gonna upset her.
Yeah. And I realize that saying this is not helpful, but like,
Let's
tend to
just
be
say it
stream of
involved multiple spiders.
There were lots of spiders recently. There were too many. There were so many. Well, and the thing is that you'd have multiple pieces of the same shape, so if you gave each piece a definite ID, it'd be possible to put it together without being able to see the image. Ooh, that's true. Yeah, Colette, that's kind of what happened to us. And by kind of what happened to us, I mean, when I was leaving for work yesterday, I noticed that exact thing happened on the curtain that is my living room. Like, the living room curtain next to our door that I leave. I was like, oh no. Oh no. So. Yeah. Yeah, not good. Not a good time. I sprayed the area yesterday with some spray, and then let that sit overnight, and then Torny took the curtains down and then has washed everything, and then we did a kind of deep kind of assessment of the area and like the window and everything. You know, which now the window is also clean, which is good. The window needed to be clean.
It's probably a good thing that I accidentally closed Firefox, because then I did some upset cleaning on the window.
It's true. Yeah. Torny and I are both, like, do something that annoys you in that annoy-fueled cleaning or productivity. The aggravation-fueled productivity. I feel like that's when our kitchen has gotten the most clean, because I'll be, like, grumpy at something, and I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna go clean the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what? Cornfield is playing Moonlighter. Is Cornfield playing Moonlighter 1? I think so. Yeah. I think we're gonna go over to Cornfield because I know a lot of people that are here from Colette's Moonlighter. So if I had more checks to go reasonably get, I would get a few more before I wrapped up. But since I don't, and I do gotta get ready for bed, I think we're gonna head over to Cornfield. Thank you everyone for coming on in. I know we've been staring at a text client, which is not necessarily the most exciting thing, but this is Hydra. If you do Archipelago and you want a fun text client, the font is customizable. The way things look is customizable. I have this set so that like my names are purple, and then if something is progressive, it's yellow, but like all of this is very, very visually customizable. It lets you link all of your games at once, so I'm playing 3 games in this, and they're all linked together in one text client. There's just a lot of very cool features about this. I love Hydra. Yeah. Feel free, if you want a raid message, find your favorite snorkels emote, and just spam snorkels emotes when we get there. There's gonna be, like, Cornfield. Oh, it's raiding time. Oh my gosh.